Hey guys, how's it going? So I thought I'd do a room tour video because a few people have asked for it and it's just something I've wanted to do for a while. I'm not going to be living here much longer, like I am looking to move, so I thought it'd be a good idea just to get a video while I'm still here. Like, I've been in here quite a while and kind of just about got on it how I like it. It is a really difficult bedroom to arrange and keep stuff in because it's so narrow. It's a bit like a corridor, but I will miss it when I move out. So yeah, I'm going to do a room tour video and show you my bedroom because I feel like it. Okay, so I'm going to start down one end and just sort of work my way down and just chat about what I have. First thing you notice when you come into my room is that my door doesn't open properly. It's a bit annoying, it's because I've got loads of coats on the back. Okay, so this is the start of my bedroom. Kind of want to paint that a colour, I'm not sure what. I know that that kind of wood is really hard to paint on, it's like laminate, so I guess black to match everything else. But then white is, I don't know, black or white, probably black, right? Chest of drawers, because I need somewhere to put my clothes. I got like a little box here that I got from H&M. I just kind of put random stuff in there that's doesn't really have a place. You know the kind of stuff where you're just like, oh, I need to put that somewhere temporarily. It's like a temporary storage thing. I picked this weird magnifying thing up from, where did I get it? House of Fraser, I think. It was on sale because it's got like a crack in it. It's like, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool. It looks really like, kind of like something from Indiana Jones or something. I think you're supposed to put stuff underneath it, like reading things up close, which obviously I don't need. I've also got this skull that I found in, where the hell did I get that? I think I got it from Urban Outfitters, I think. In fact, I could probably just check at the bottom. No, TK Maxx. Oh my god, yeah. No, I got that from TK Maxx. They have a lot of cool stuff there actually. It's maybe a little bit creepy, but I don't know, I thought it looked cool. I've got this random hanging garden thing that I got from Tesco's, I think. And don't ask me why, but I decided to make it float and hang off the ceiling. Don't really usually have it spinning like that. This shouldn't be here. This is, I bought IKEA lights and this is for the lights and I still haven't set them up, so that can go in the temporary box. This is a frame from work, basically. Ignore these things. It's a magnetic frame and you can print off pictures like from Instagram and you can put them on and then you can take them off and like reshuffle them, like rearrange them and change them every so often. My Instagram is mostly pictures of me wearing different outfits, so I don't really have a lot I can put on there. So I'm gonna see what I can find of like friends and family and stuff. I got these random magnetic frames to put there temporarily, but they look rubbish. And of course all of this is on top of my chest of drawers. Everything looks like it's bursting out the seams, but it's actually just, they don't really close properly, I'm not sure why, so you can sort of see in there. Just got t-shirts in there. So then turning right, I got my shoe rack. Now, it's a bit messy. I don't know, I don't really like having my shoes out like this. It is pretty handy. I tried to find something that matched the room, like the old wooden kind of style. It is really freaking wobbly. It doesn't help that I have massive feet, so my shoes take up a lot of room because they're big, and I like wearing boots, which also take up room, so it's difficult to find storage for boots. So then over here, basically a belt rack. So you've seen my belt video probably. I've got rid of most of the belts. I still have quite a lot of belts. Bathroom stuff, and of course I've got all my coats on the back of my door. Not ideal because I can't open the door properly, but there's nowhere else to put them, so that's where they live, on the back of my door. Got books up there. Then moving left, I've got my guitar hanging up. I've got some hats sitting on top of there because where the hell do you store hats? I don't know what to do with hats. So I've got my massive wardrobe. I've got my massive mirror here. Very handy. For a long time I didn't have a full-length mirror. I just had a small one, and to be honest, I don't know, it was so annoying not having a full-length mirror to be able to see outfits, especially when like you care about clothes like I do. So that's really helpful, and it also just helps the room look a bit bigger. Like my bedroom, like I said, is small. Having a massive mirror just really adds some space and some light as well. I bought these metal antlers from a gardening shop. I thought they looked really cool on top of there. They did fall off one time and terrified me because they're really heavy. So this, I don't know, I was given a frame with a photo in it and I realized it was like glass, like see-through, which I thought was pretty cool. Decided to put some leaves in it and try and like flatten them. They look a bit wrinkly, not gonna lie. They look a bit crushed, but I quite like it. I feel like I'll remake it one day with some better colored leaves maybe or something. These lights I bought from IKEA. I think I've filmed them before when I bought those color changing light bulbs. I really like this style. I've got the smaller one over there on my bedside, and they do like a tall one, but it comes out weirdly, like the pole goes up and then it goes out like that. And so I used an old pole from a different lamp and I put this on top, and I'm gonna paint this similar color to that, or just black to match it. Obviously at the bottom I've got my alcohol storage, I've got my wine, my cider and all that. There's an old picture of me and my mates from when I was a kid. If you're wondering why all the lights are on, it's because this room doesn't get a lot of light, especially when I'm filming, it gets quite dark. And then we got my bookshelf. Now, it's not really a bookshelf because I don't keep books on it. This is all camera equipment, lighting, stuff like that, lenses. On top of that, I've just got a few random things. I used to like Lego as a kid, so I've got a few Lego things in here. Below that is actually more camera equipment. This weird compass, which is also the thing over here that I bought from House of Fraser. Also bought this like old compass, old style compass, which I thought was really cool. This one was also on sale because they said it was broken, and I managed to fix it in like 10 seconds. There was like a little switch and I just flicked it and it started working again. So I was like, I'm not going to tell them that it's fixed, I'm just going to buy it on sale. And then here's like all my aftershave and some mulled cider, which I really need to drink soon. But it's not Christmas yet, so I've got to wait till Christmas. Like I said, no books on this bookshelf. Well, there is some books at the bottom. It looks really messy. I don't really know how to deal with this. I wish I could have a little curtain that goes across or something. It's just all like hair products and aftershaves and stuff like that. Deodorants. Don't really know what to do with that, but it's there. That's where I keep that stuff. I really wish I could change the color of this bookshelf to, I don't know, something darker and match like my desk and stuff. This one's kind of an ideal size. I just need to either paint it or buy it or find something that's the same size but a different color. Okay, so moving on to the next section, I'm kind of doing it bit by bit. I'm kind of going around like that. I've got a lot of umbrellas. I know it's weird. Okay, basically these umbrellas from Primark are so good. They got a hook, so I can hook it on stuff when I don't have my hands free. They got a button, so they shoot out, and they're just really good umbrellas, really cheap umbrellas. In Boots, these are like 15 quid or something stupid, and in Primark they're £4. So I stock up on them because I lose umbrellas all the freaking time. So I don't want to spend like 15 quid on an umbrella because I will lose it. Yeah, that's my umbrella story. And then above this I've got a pin board with loads of memories on and stuff. This used to be completely full, and then I minimized it down. I got rid of loads of stuff, but to be honest, it's still looking quite messy. So I need to get rid of a few more things. It's just, there's so much stuff on there. I could go for every single thing, but it's a bit mental. That is actually, someone cut that out of card. It took them about a minute. It was really crazy. He would just look at you and then cut out of card like a silhouette. Below that I've got more hair stuff like combs and shit. Some pins for the pin board. I had no idea what to do with this light, but I really liked it. I bought it. It was really cheap from TK Maxx. It came with a light bulb and everything. And I just had no idea what to do with it. So at first I hung it up around my window, kind of like hanging down there, but it didn't look very good. And then I finally realized like I could hang it up here. I've got like a little hook. And I don't know, I just think it looks really cool there. I wouldn't normally have it on during the day, but I'm filming, so again, I want a bit more light, so that's that. I've got a fake plant. That is my old iPod that I got when I was about 15. Don't ask me why I've still got it, it makes me really nostalgic to see it. I remember the first time I got this, and I remember thinking it felt like a chocolate bar. Like, I don't know, there was something about it. Oh my god, even holding it now, it literally takes me back to when I was like 15. Look how small that screen is though. Oh, that's me, hello. Had all my Linkin Park on there. I've got a couple of things on my wall, like this old Lego pickaxe that I made from Minecraft. VHS tape I made, oh my god, this is from when I was like 10 or something. And they had Star Wars on TV, and I recorded it. And Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers and Star Wars Episode 5. And look, I recorded over Midsummer Murders. This VHS tape is just a memory from my childhood. Like, recording films off TV because I couldn't afford to buy them on DVD. Another mirror for when I do my morning routine. So I got some shelves with some random crap on. That's where I keep my headphones. That is a Tetris lamp, so it lights up. It's really, really sensitive though. See what I mean? I might as well sit down. What am I doing? I was literally hovering over this like, I might as well sit down. I've got my Boba Fett. I like him. Favorite character from Star Wars. He's doing the splits a little bit. I need to like put his legs together. That's better. Got some water to feed my plants with. This is where I keep my Steam controller for gaming and stuff. I actually bought a phone holder. I feel like I've said this in another video. It fits perfectly, this controller. So satisfying. These are two film props that I made for a film I made at uni. If you know what they are, you'll know what kind of film it was. It was for a competition. In another life, I wanted to be a prop maker. Moving on to my little desk. You might have seen my old video where I made this. Well, I half made it, my dad helped me make it as well. Really handy bedside table. Basically, I've got my Surface Pro here, my tablet. I've got this little box here. Again, this is from H&M, a bit like the one at the start of the bedroom, where I just keep keys and wallet, like all the important stuff. It's just nice to have in a little, like, one area in the morning so I don't lose it. Some wooden coasters, my plant, pen pot, some candles, my lamp, and a little robot clock that definitely isn't working anymore. This plant has literally been alive for like years. I have no idea how it's surviving. I do water it, but not often. Probably not often enough.
I don't know, it's kept going for a long time. And this pumpkin I bought for Halloween, I am gonna get rid of it, but I'm just really surprised it hasn't gone moldy yet. It's solid, it's like completely solid, so I'm just kind of holding on to it because I like how it looks. It's probably gonna melt one day or explode or something, I don't know. Got my plants. All my plants have to be here because, like I said, my bedroom gets no light. So any other plants, like everything has to be down here, except this one because this one's fake. So everything has to be like kind of near the window. I don't know, I know nothing about plants. Tell me, if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. There is you can see like a marble thing behind that says relax. Oops, I got that from TK Maxx. I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't know, maybe it's a bit cheesy, but it matches my room and it reminds me to chill out. That is my clock, alarm as well. It's pretty handy because it has 2 alarms, so I basically have one that turns on the radio in the morning really quietly, so I sort of wake up gently to that, and then I've got a backup one that's just really loud and annoying. I'm one of those people who needs about 3 or 4 different alarms to wake up. It's because I sleep through them. I either sleep through them or I get used to them, so I need like a few different sounds to wake me up in the morning. I feel like I'm rushing through this video, so if it feels rushed, I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm fully aware that the light is going down, so I'm trying to get everything filmed before it gets too dark. And then of course, my bed, which looks really unmade at the moment because I sat on it. It looks like I'm hiding loads of stuff under there. It's just pillows. I just have a lot of pillows. The size bed is weird. It's kind of like a single and a half. It's not a single and it's not a double. I think a double will come out to like here. It's kind of like a midway, which makes it really hard to find mattresses for it. It fits 2 people, like it's fine. It's just weird sizing. And then this throw, which I actually got off, I think, eBay or something. Just really like the look of it. It's so nice to have a massive furry throw. Looks like a bear. I like it. So then over here is a little bit of storage. I've got, you can't really see them because that's my washing up basket. Behind that I've got like 4 boxes of storage, just like cables and all that kind of crap that just doesn't really go anywhere. And this is actually a tracking kit for filming, so that fits in really nicely there. Just about fits in there. Look how like close that is. And that's my aerial for my TV. I really don't like having cables showing. Like you might have noticed, I've got not many cables showing. But unfortunately with this TV, you can see the cables. And this is also where I keep like my rucksack and stuff. Just keep a few things down there. I want to try and keep this clear because it gets messy. This is where I dump stuff. This is where everything goes when I'm in a rush, like coats, when I chuck it on the floor, that's where it goes. So I need to keep this clear. I have like a backup throw here for summer, because you don't want that in summer. Moving on to the part that takes up the most room in my bedroom, which is my computer desk. It does get messy because it's space to put stuff, and when you want to put down a book, you just put it on your desk. But honestly, I'm trying to keep this as clear as much as I can. I've got my TV here. This isn't a computer, this is my TV. I've got it on an arm so that I can spin it, so I can have it in front of my bed, which is pretty handy. It does move around properly, it goes up and down and stuff. Ooh. This lamp, which I'm not gonna lie, I barely use, it's a bit too intense. I think I just find it a bit too bright, especially when you're sitting down and it's like, whoa. Got this glowing cloud, which I bought on eBay really cheap. I cannot remember like the company name, but I saw them and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. It was one of those things you just buy on a whim. I don't really know what to do with it. I used to have it on my wall, which was pretty cool, but there's a wire and the wire runs down the wall and it just looks a bit silly, but I actually quite like it here, like hanging up just there. I got my microphone there for music, for recording singing, or just recording. Sometimes I record like sound effects and stuff for when I'm editing videos. Then I've got some more music equipment here and here. Little keyboard, pad for making sounds. This desk, by the way, I got from IKEA. It's really solid, it's nice. I kind of want to wax it to make it like a bit shiny and a bit darker. I've seen a few people do it online, it looks really cool. Then I got my double monitors, 2 monitors, because once you get 2, you cannot go back, honestly. I like to have like music on that side while I'm editing on this side, or maybe the internet on that side while I'm watching something. I don't know. It just gives you a lot more space to do stuff. I've got some backlighting for it. Don't have a backlight for this one because they're not right up against the wall, so it doesn't really make sense to. Oh, my background just changed. There we go. The computer down there. Don't look at that mess down there. Ignore that. Okay, so that's the motor. I'll tell you what the motor is in a second, and I'll tell you what this is in a second. Under here is my Lego Millennium Falcon. I was bought that at uni by my friends, but I've got nowhere to put it, so it just kind of sits behind my monitor. But I can see it. It's there. You can still see it. And actually under here, if I can get it out, is my drawing tablet, because I do a bit of digital art sometimes. And then we're back at the drawers. So my desk is actually a standing desk. That's what this control panel is. It raises up.
Every time I tell someone I have a standing desk, they judge me so badly. They're just like, why do you need that? Really handy for when like I'm tidying my bedroom or I'm like walking around my room and I just want to be able to like message someone quickly or just quickly Google something. It's just nice. It makes me so much more productive. And apparently it's healthier to stand, but whatever. So it's not that bad. And that is everything in my bedroom. I think I've covered pretty much everything. If you've seen anything that you're like, what the hell is that? Then comment and I will try and explain. I'll show you some clips of it at night time because I really like the lighting setup I've got. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like, give a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.